Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today for our courses presentation. This is an abbreviated version of the presentation that we do on our open event. So thank you for expressing an interest in our course. Hope you find this interesting. I'm just going to whiz through a few things and tell you a bit more about Rockley. Okay, so our viewpoint is why not make your sixth form experience one big adventure? So our big philosophy is to enhance everybody's lives and change people's lives by sharing our passion for the water and for the outdoors. We are one of the UK's leading water sports and activity trip providers. We've been operating now for nearly 50 years, and we've been delivering our sixth form courses for about 15 years. So we've been doing this for quite a long time now. Everything you see in the pictures is either our sixth form students or our facility. So what you can see in the background there is Rockley and where we're based. Okay, so first thing we're just going to cover is obviously you're thinking about maybe a career in sport, which is a great choice. And a career in sport gives you the opportunity to combine your passions with a job. So behind me in the picture there, you can see our students going coast steering. That's one of the things they do for their units. And you can see a quote on the screen there that says, choose a job you love and you'll never have to work another day in your life. So we're real believers in you exploring your passions and choosing a future career that you're going to be really happy about and you're really going to love. Okay, so the opportunities in sport are endless. I explained this slide in a bit more detail on the open event, but what you can see in the background there is everything that's available to you to work in sport. So the sports sector really is booming. There are lots of jobs there for young people and lots of opportunities, be it in outdoor adventure, which is what a lot of us do, or teaching, or fitness, coaching, elite sport, sports management, even the business roles. So people that work at Rockley, a lot of us have got degrees and a lot in the team are working in HR, marketing, and they've all got a sport background. Health and wellbeing is also booming. So lots of jobs out there and lots of opportunities for young people to get involved with. We're out and about at the moment chatting in lots of schools and sixth form environments. We're trying to find our next cohort of sixth form students and our future staff. So our students often resonate with the keywords on the screen there, looking at people that might describe themselves as an adventurer, an explorer, a globetrotter, someone that wants to travel. We have a lot of surfers on the programme, skaters, mountain bikers, climbers. I think everybody in lockdown pretty much bought a paddle board, so we've got a lot of paddle boarders and the sun worshippers. So a lot of our students love being outside, and that's what encourages them to learn so well at Rockley, is the practical nature of what we offer. Just behind me there, what you can't see too well because I'm in the way, is we're also looking for those students that may say they're the sorts of students that don't like sitting down all day, that have got lots of energy and lots to give. They don't necessarily like the confines of a classroom all day, every day. And that's where our courses really help. Okay, so what do we have on offer? So for you guys, our courses are designed, they are very unique and they do offer something quite different for students in the local area. So our courses are designed to give you an academic qualification in sport and also back that up with industry qualifications at the same time. What this means is that after the courses, so after your 2 years of sixth form, you've got options. You can choose a job in sport and walk straight into that job, or you can go on to university after college. So our courses give you options. We run 3 parts of your study programme basically at Rockley, so it's broken down into 3 key areas. One of the main ones is obviously your sport qualification, so you choose which qualification it is that you want to do. And then alongside that, you also get to do your sport training, where you get to do all your industry experience. And then alongside that, you get to do your work experience. So the 3 elements of your educational programme is your sport qualification, which is your academic qualification, all of your practical basis and your industry training that goes with that, and then work experience. This means that our students tend to leave us really well qualified and with good experience. So they are stepping into good places at university and jobs in sport. The courses that we offer, so these are your 3 options. We run the Level 3 Extended Diploma in Sport and Outdoor Adventure. This is our flagship programme. This is the one that the majority of our students are doing. And this is the one we normally recommend to the majority of students that apply to Rockley. If you don't make the entry requirements for the Level 3 Extended Diploma, you could join us and do the Level 2 Diploma in Sport and Outdoor Adventure. That one's equivalent to GCSEs, whereas the Level 3 is equivalent to A-levels. You'll also see on the screen there the Level 3 Outdoor Activity Instructor Apprenticeship. This programme is for students that are 18 and over and would like to be one of the people you can see in the background there, so one of our members of staff. Okay, so the extended diploma covers units similar to that you can see on the screen behind me. So the Level 3 extended diploma, it's equivalent to 3 A-levels. It's a 2-year full-time course. It's all around sport and outdoor adventure. So typical units: exercise, health and lifestyle, leadership in sport, practical team sports, skills for water-based activities and skills for land-based activities and work experience. You'll also get to do things like alternative pursuits, sports nutrition, sports coaching, expeditions, and in the second year of your programme, you're looking at leading water-based and leading land-based activities. We also cover organising sports events. So what you'll notice about the units is there's a good basis there. There's a real breadth of what we study. So you're not going to find too many units there that you've not heard of before, but they're all really interesting and they're all really vocational. Everything we do is very much applied to real life scenarios. So you can have a look there. You can see that it's a really varied programme. So there's always going to be something that you're studying that you're going to be interested in. The Level 3 Outdoor Activity Instructor Apprenticeship, this is a 1-year full-time programme. They cover 6 units. Again, it's hands-on because it's a job. It's equivalent to 2 A-levels, and it's specifically designed for students over the years of 18. On this programme, we cover things that are mainly around you doing your job. So preparing sessions and delivering sessions, how to meet the session outcomes of the people that join you on session, completing the session, and then the other elements: organisational requirements and professional practice. It's a really, really good programme. It's really popular. Each year last year, I think we had 42 people apply for 6 places. So very, very popular. And the Level 2 programme, this is equivalent to 1 year full time. It's GCSE level and we cover 7 units, very practical. We are hoping to run this again in September, but this year we didn't actually run this. We didn't have enough students interested in the programme. So I'm hoping this will run again, but it might not. So just to make you aware of that. The unit's similar to our Level 3 units, so it's a really good introduction. Lots of practical, like I said, so leading sessions, evaluating sessions, participating in sport, again, sports events and work experience. So a really good and varied programme. So the way your programme's structured, your academic side of things, you cover lots of practical activities. So you'll cover lots of practical sports and lots of water sports and also the land-based activities. Doesn't matter if you've never done any of these before. It's a 0 to hero programme, so we'll train you up in this, so please don't worry. We'll teach you all of the activities. You'll learn to sail, windsurf, drive powerboats, go kayaking, canoeing, stand-up paddleboarding. And then the land-based sports, you'll get to go walking, mountain biking, climbing, abseiling, orienteering and archery. So please don't worry if you've not done any of these before. There will be a sport that you've tried before, I'm sure. So as I mentioned, you have your sports training alongside the programme. This is the thing that makes Rockley really unique. You get to do all of your optional instructor training. We worked this out last year that a few of our students have left with over £4,000 worth of training and qualifications. This is free. All you need to do is sign up to what's available and come in and put in the effort. So it's very much an effort-based course. You can be here and do everything and get really well qualified. side. So you've got the opportunity to do your power boating, your sailing, your windsurfing, just our power boating course. So the level 2 power boat course, I think that costs £370, £75. So you're getting this for free. So these really do add value to what you're gaining from us at Rockley. And this really sets you up to get a job. If you do decide to go off to university, you can always come back and work for us in the summer holidays, you see. So these qualifications really do open up opportunities for you. Work experience is something that we really value. So in the past, our students have gone out to our French centres. We haven't been able to do that, unfortunately, for the last few years, but we're hoping we might be able to in the future again. Our students in the last few years have spent their work experience at the 3 of our UK-based centres, helping out with our experienced instructors and living the life as an outdoor activity instructor. It's an amazing opportunity for them to really see the industry and learn more. So it's something we're really passionate about and something we really value. So if you haven't been down to Rockley, this is Rockley Point. You can see the buildings there in the L-shaped building. They are where all of our classrooms are. They look like your typical classrooms, same tables and chairs that you probably have in your school environment. The green building on the beach, that's our Costa Cafe, so you can drink Costa coffee all day long if you would like to. And the biggest thing that's majorly different here is obviously our playground, which you can see there is Poole Harbour. So our students really can be in the classroom in the morning and out on the water in the afternoon, which is an amazing opportunity for those guys. The other facilities you'll get to use is our centre in Wareham. So what you can see in the background behind me is our climbing tower. So our Buddens Centre, just the other side of Wareham, is 97 acres. It's absolutely massive. The climbing tower here, you can see all the activities going on. Our students get fully immersed in this and trained in how to deliver all of these activities as well. Again, meaning they can step straight into a job. So we've got zip wire there, we've got climbing, we've got abseiling, leap of faith, crate stack, Jacob's ladder, all aboard. So lots of activities there, and that's just a small part of Buddens. There's also archery there, tomahawk throwing, rifle shooting. There's a lake where they can go paddle boarding. So real opportunities there for our young people. This is a typical timetable. So our students tend to be in 3 days a week. So what you can see in the background there, they tend to be in on a Monday morning, Tuesday after all day. These are compulsory elements. Maths and English is on a Wednesday if students need to retake that. And on a Thursday, this is their education compulsory practical based days. And then Friday, this is their optional session. So this is their sports training. This is a typical group timetable. It's obviously subject to change. Things do change with these sorts of things. But what you can see is we do run quite a condensed timetable. That does mean that students are here when they need to be. They don't have free lessons all throughout the day. So they're not in 5 days a week unless they want to be, and unless they're signing up for extra optional content. So the entry requirements for the level 3 extended diploma, we're looking at 5 or more GCSEs at grade 4, including English or maths. The level 3 apprenticeship, 5 or more GCSEs at grade 4, including English and maths. So that's a requirement for that programme. And then the level 2 diploma, 5 GCSEs at grade 3, ideally, again, including English and maths. So everything we run is delivered in partnership with our local schools and colleges. So our main programmes, our main study programmes are all delivered in partnership with Leaf Studio School. So this gives you an idea of the calibre of what we're delivering. We are effectively like their off-site sixth form. So all of our students are registered at Leaf Studio School, and everything that you would expect from a school, you will get from us. So exactly the same. Our apprenticeship is partnered with Bournemouth and Poole College. So again, everything is run through them. So everything you would expect from a bigger college is what you'll get. Okay, so our students tend to go on into 3 different areas when they finish with us. So it might be university, employment, or apprenticeships. Some of the success stories. So our students have gone on to study at university, PE teaching, physio, sports science, dance, art, and then some slightly different ones, forensic science, marine biology. Our students that are out working in the industry, they are all over the world. So they're working on super yachts, they're instructing, they're working in ski resorts, they're working as bike guides, centre managers, personal trainers, marine engineers, they're on cruise ships. They are all over the place. So real privilege to hear their stories and where they are. To give you some ideas, average centre manager salaries at the moment, £36,400. So what you can see there is that there are jobs available in sport, and you can see that the jobs are actually planned to increase. So the industry is planned to increase over the next 3 years, only by 2.2% nationally, but sport areas are growing. So there are new opportunities growing for young people. One of the biggest areas our students are interested in at the moment is working on a super yacht. You can see average salaries in the background there behind me. So a captain is earning €20,000 a month. So a lot of our students are aspiring to do these sorts of roles. A deckhand, which is the lowest paid job on a super yacht, even they're earning €2,500 a month. So there is a lot of money in sport at the moment. There's a lot of opportunities. You can see in the background there, students are going on to all sorts of things. So teaching and coaching, health and wellbeing, sports development and management, all sorts of ranges of jobs in sport. So there's a lot available. So if you were wanting to do our programmes, your future could look like one of those. And we also employ about 100 seasonal staff every year at Rockley. So you could come and join us as an instructor and work your way up through the company here. All of our students are given the opportunity to apply for a job, be it in the summer holidays in their first year, or be it full-time when they finish with us after year 2. So they do have the opportunity to get trained, qualified, and there is a job at the end of it for them if they want it. Our students aren't tied into work to Rockley, so they don't have to work for us. They can come, enjoy sixth form, get all their qualifications and go off and travel and work for other companies. That's absolutely fine. No one is tied in and they don't have to work for us, but there are jobs available if they would like it. Okay, so why you might choose us, there's loads of reasons really, but just to summarise and to wrap up the presentation, you get to study at the beach. It really is a very unique environment and unique place to study, very different to a school sixth form. So if you're looking for something different, it really does offer that. At the end of our programmes, you've got options. You can work in sport, you can go on to university. So our level 3 extended diploma carries UCAS points. So you haven't closed any doors by choosing an option that you might enjoy rather than training and doing A-levels at your school sixth form. You get to do all of the industry training. This really is a massive bonus for our students. They get to do so much and it's free. This really is unique. They're not having to pay for any of this. So they do really come out with some good qualifications behind them to get them employed. Everything we do is based around real life scenarios. So students are learning something and then applying it. We are based at a working water sports centre, so that does help, obviously. Okay, we love trips. Our students have just got back from the surf trip. We're busy planning our ski and snowboard trip out to Italy at the moment. So we do love trips. Today, our students are off mountain biking in the Purbex and another group are off walking along the coastal path. So we do love trips. Our students do get out and about all of the time. Other last two that you might not be able to see too clearly there, work experience. You get to really put to work your employability skills. So you've got tangible skills there to actually show employers when you leave. And finally, our timetable. Our timetable does mean that you're here when you need to be. You're not wasting time travelling back and forth 5 days a week. So it does give you a bit more flexibility. Okay, so what next? If you are interested, please complete an application form. You can find that online, it's on our website. Complete that and send it back to us as soon as you can. We are normally full by February, March time, so please do get that done as soon as possible. If for some reason you're watching this video after that date, it's still worth applying. We may still have some spaces left, but please do apply as early as you can. We'll then get you in for an interview and we'll go from there. So your future then, if you are interested, get on and apply. All of our events are on Eventbrite, so you can sign up and come down and see us. If you've got any questions, you can email us at college@rockley.org, and you can find all of our content on our website, so www.rockley.org. And likewise, we are on Instagram, so if you want to follow us on Instagram, it is at Rockley College. You can see what the students get up to on a daily basis. So that's it. Thanks for listening. Thanks so much for giving up your time. We'd love to help you with your next steps and your next decisions with sixth form. So please do get in touch. Ask us any questions, email us, chat to us on Instagram. But yeah, we're there to help you make your next steps. Okay, thanks so much.